Alright, this is my video on, the Money in the Bank people. Damien Sandow and Randy Orton, both Money in the Bank winners. And I'm just really wondering, like, when are they going to cash in? You're always like this. I mean, maybe not everybody's like this. I get like this. I'm like, when are these guys going to cash in? Ziggler took almost a year to cash in. That was just, everyone was waiting for it. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, Ziggler's going to cash in. When's he going to cash in? Because it was such the wait. Everyone was like going crazy about it because it's like, all right, he's obviously not going to cash in right after the day he gets it. Usually, more than likely. Let's put it like that. Randy Orton is just telling John Cena about how he's not going to expect when he cashes in. Maybe Randy Orton won't be WWE champion. When he cashes in, maybe he will. Maybe he'll cash in on John Cena if he beats Daniel Bryan. Maybe he won't. I don't know. I really start to, wonder what will go on. Will Daniel Bryan lose the match and John Cena cash in? Or will Daniel Bryan win and Randy Orton cash in? My fault. But, Randy Orton is just, it's like, oh my gosh, Randy Orton won it. He's going to cash in when? Damien Sandow. I'm not a huge fan of Damien Sandow, but I do like him. I like Randy Orton too. I'm not huge on Randy Orton, but I like him more than I like Damien Sandow and most other guys. CM Punk's my favorite, yeah, but you know what? I do like Orton a whole lot better than half the rosters. I don't know. I don't like how they're doing Orton. How he is half the time. I don't like that his song is Voices because he used that when he was doing the punt. I enjoyed the punt, alright? We're not getting the punt, so screw that. But back to the real topic here. Money in the Bank. Damien Sandow cashing in on who? I doubt he would cash in on Alberto Del Rio, just in my opinion, because they're both heels. I mean, then again, heels are, dirty, sneaky guys sometimes. But just, I couldn't see him cashing in on Del Rio myself. But look who I would see being in line, I see Randy Orton, or not Randy Orton, I see Rob Van Dam, guys like that, some of them SmackDown guys that aren't doing much, or, something like that. Like, I just wonder who's next in line for this World Heavyweight title. Is Big Show going to try to go back to do that again? I mean, I heard he's returning, tomorrow. I just, start to wonder, who's in line to fight for that title? Is that going to come in a couple weeks, or are they going to have number one contender matches? I don't know. I'm feeling that about most of the titles in WWE. Not the WWE, obviously, because it's going to be Daniel Bryan versus John Cena. I don't know if Fandango comes in, him coming out talking about how he's going to be the next champion. I like Fandango. I just don't see him getting the title like that unless he's going to get the IC title, which I could kind of see him jumping in on Curtis Axel and sometime and just taking this title from him. And Curtis Axel throwing a fit like he did when he lost to Chris Jericho about 2 weeks ago, I think. Whatever. But, again, I'm getting a little off topic here and there, but still, I want Randy Orton to cash in. I don't want him to cash in on Daniel Bryan. I want Daniel Bryan to have the championship for, a good amount of time. I think that would be cool. But then again, if they have him cash in and them have a good feud, that wouldn't be bad either. It wouldn't be such a problem. I wouldn't really care that much. I'm okay with that. Just, in the end, I would probably prefer Daniel Bryan to be champion, because then, I think he earned it. So, I want to see these cash in. I don't know who I want to see him cash in on. Maybe he should cash in after SummerSlam. I don't know. I wanted to see John Cena versus Randy Orton, and not exactly. I want to see Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton, and I want to see Daniel Bryan win. This cash in, I don't know where it's going to take effect. I don't think much people do, unless they're them spoiler kind of guys. So, just more of in the middle. Sandow, I you know, I could see these guys both getting a successful cash in. Like, I don't see anybody just losing the whole Money in the Bank thing, you know, in some kind of, oh, well, if you beat me, you know, I'll get the Money in the Bank, or, you know, da-da-da, that kind of stuff, like what they did with Jericho and Dolph Ziggler, you know, but, I just don't want them to book it wrong, the cash-ins, you know, because sometimes people do stuff stupidly, but, you know, tell me how you feel about the cash-ins. If you're subscribed to me, please subscribe, like the video if you liked it. You know, I hope I get likes. You know, no dislikes, but you know, do what you want. See you guys.